Organizations are required to continuously evolve in order to survive in an ever-changing world. Technological trends, changing customer requirements, and competitor offerings, among other factors, influence every organization. Organizations that fail to evolve innovatively will struggle to remain relevant and competitive. This video defines the reasons why an organization requires change management as a discipline and looks at a couple of principles for effective change management. A major obstacle in any change initiative is that there is a perception among employees that the work done at an organization will inevitably lead to restructuring and retrenchment. This perception often leads to change initiatives being resisted or rejected by employees and can ultimately result in the failure and subsequent scrapping of the initiative. Change management is intended to remove the employees' resistance to change. The principles for effective employee change management are: firstly, change must be embraced by executives. You need to have visible executive commitment and support. Once employees see that there is buy-in from senior management, they will more easily accept it. Secondly, ensure ownership of the change. Executive commitment and support are of little benefit without distinct ownership of the solution, and lack of project ownership can result in a project losing steam, deliverables not having lasting benefit post-implementation, or requirements not being met. Thirdly, involvement of the correct amplitude of stakeholders. The best way to ensure the embracement of the change is to involve all the affected and contributing stakeholders. The consultant might be running the initiative, but stakeholders need to be aware that this is their solution. They are the owners, and the consultant is merely facilitating the change. Fourthly, ensure the correct communication timeously to all stakeholders. Communication about what the initiative is, the intended outcomes, the constraints on the initiative and the implications, the approach that will be followed, and why this approach was chosen are all critical communication items. You should be keeping employees up to date with what's happening and the status of the project. This objective is to manage the employees' expectations of the initiative and to prevent rumors or incorrect information from circulating. This communication should begin at the inception of the project and continue throughout the duration of the endeavor. Don't underestimate the importance and potential impact of this well-timed communication or the lack thereof. Number 5. Describe and sell the realized benefit to all stakeholders. Sell your successes. People subscribe to heroism. They follow success. The easiest way to get buy-in is to create and communicate small, quick, and early successes. These successes will lead to an all-round positive perception around the initiative and result in employees being more likely to get involved in the project. Number 6. Constant measurement of employee participation and contribution. In order to ensure participation at all levels, you need to measure the participation and contribution of employees. A simple way of doing this is to begin taking attendance at project meetings or having change agents observing employee participation. At a later stage, you can document who participated in specific design components and start offering incentives for innovation, or even add corresponding key performance indicators to their job profiles. Project participation implies that stakeholders suddenly have additional responsibilities above and beyond their job profile. Naturally, their job profile will take precedence over any additional project requirements, unless their balance scorecard is updated to reflect these responsibilities. Human engineering or change management is a necessary part of running a project, since significant resistance to change is a reality. This list of principles is not exhaustive, but they should get you on the right track to better manage change initiatives, and therefore increase the likelihood of their success. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel, and visit our website if you want to know more about DISCON specialists and how we can make your business problems go away.